no accent. It was a thrilling description of an Asian American character.
Give up your hate!
Star Trek featured morality tales like this one to hit the message home about living in harmony.
Listen to me. You both must end up dead if you don't stop hating.
While on screen, Captain Kirk was doing his best to promote good intergalactic relations, behind the scenes, William Shatner was winding up some of his shipmates.
I hear tell that you and Mr. Shatner didn't really see eye to eye necessarily.
I mean, he's a high-energy guy, but he's also a high-ego guy. And Captain Kirk was the ideal role for him. I mean, when his nibs showed up on the set and saw that they were setting up for a close-up on me, he would take the director off and have a whispered conference on the corner of the set. And the director would come back and he'd be changing the setup. It would be on the captain, and I would be an off-screen voice. You know, his argument was that his reaction was what was important, not the person saying what he was reacting to. Maybe that might have been an appropriate decision, directorial decision, once or even twice. But when it happens consistently, and it happens with everybody else, you know. And some people were a little bit reticent about speaking up, but, you know, I like to hold my turf.
In this classic episode, a foreign body transforms Sulu into a sword-wielding maniac, and he goes on a rampage, brandishing his fearsome weapon.
You terrorised the Enterprise.
That was great fun. At long last, I got unchained from that console.
You're like a man possessed.
Well, I was supposed to be possessed by that virus.
Threatening Captain Kirk came easy for George, as off-screen, he was being wound up by one thing in particular.
He never pronounced your name correctly, is that true?
Yes. And, you know, I'd been trying to pound it into his noggins, couldn't succeed, and so I thought, well, there's a way of doing that. I said, Bill, it's pronounced Takei. It rhymes with toupee. I thought that would do it. No, it just lies there, and he still says Takei.
If it was me, I would have started calling him Mr. Shitner. What do you call Shitner? You just do that.
Thank you. I'll attribute the advice to you,
Take
Justin.
it, George. It's yours.
Bill Shatner. Yes, because shat is past tense. Shit is present.
I love that.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Is there a chance that I'm going to track him down? Is this going to be difficult, do you think?
You'll get no help from me.
You're not going to help me find him in any way?
George has surprised me with tales of Shatner's power on set, and if I want to get close to him, I obviously need to show him some respect.
I won't mention it. I won't mention it. I know it can be embarrassing. I won't say a word about it. Just talk to me. Dear Shats. Now strike that. Mr. Shatner.
I'm throwing everything I've got at this one, but it's an uphill struggle trying to get my hands on the captain.
I can guarantee that I would not mention the syrup. I would never do that. I wouldn't mention that. No, I will not do it. Oh, okay. Oh, shall I call back later?
As a classically trained actor, William Shatner had his talents pushed to the limit, playing the man in charge of the Enterprise. From going stark raving bonkers to enduring a terrifying tussle with a lizard in my favourite scene ever. But most challenging of all, keeping a straight face while Leonard Nimoy got jiggy. Getting the shats was always going to be challenging, and as all else has failed so far, I've decided to take affirmative action.
This could be the final straw. Rocking up to Captain Kirk's. Think he's got a dog? You brought the gun. Did you bring the guns?
This part of LA is home to lots of big stars.
Excuse me, is that Shatner's place?
And as armed security regularly patrol the area, I need to tread very carefully.
Can you see CCTV? Yeah, in the trees, I got it, the red one. Just wave there. All right, we're all friendly. I come in peace. I come in peace. Hello there, I'm here to see Bill. It's about bringing back Star Trek. Would you mind telling him that Justin's here? Honestly, he is expecting me. Is he in at the moment?
It soon becomes obvious I'm not a welcome visitor at Shatner Mansion.
Please. This is definitely his house. There's a guard dog, I can see it. Oh, shit. And there's two of them as well. Look at them. Can you see them? Look. Oh, fuck me. There are two of the biggest, meanest looking dogs that I've ever seen. And there they are. I can just see their little sphincters. Tight and twitching because honestly they want some meat. They want some man meat and they're ready for me. So I'll tell you what, there's a lot to chow down on there. Okay, come on, because that gate's going to open in a minute and those dogs are going to come out and I'll tell you what, they want balls.
So I can't chat to Kirk about his bust-ups with Sulu just yet. Now I need to focus on the next big drama which rocked the Enterprise.
Behind the scenes, it was kicking off right from the start. Then halfway through Series 1, this woman, Yeoman Janice Rand, was sensationally sacked. She was one of the original 4 big characters. The leading lady of the Enterprise. She was dropped, cut loose, set adrift into space. Why? I need to know. But tread carefully, you boys. Look at those eyes. Stick to the roads. Don't stray onto the moors.
In the old days of sci-fi, women were often no more than weak and hysterical alien fodder, and all they showed off was the power of their lungs. But then came the scantily dressed sirens of Star Trek. Women with attitude and power who sexed up the schedules with their scandalous fashions. The likes of which had never been seen on TV before.
Why don't you go chase an asteroid?
Janice Rand was the fox in a skirt so mini, it was rumoured her little red number was responsible for raising hemlines around the world.
How about that?
She not only turned on all the crew, but most of the viewers, and even the flowers in her lady garden.
Hello, Beauregard. How are you today, darling?
We've been investigating Grace Lee Whitney, and know she went off the rails for a while after getting the boot. So I need to approach this one with sensitivity and tact.
And tits. Yeah, that's nice.
We've got a trap set and waiting, but it's vital I ambush the right woman. So I'm using the latest computer aging technology to get an idea of what she looks like 40 years on.
That is amazing. This woman's got nowhere to hide.
We've just received a tip-off from our insider that a female matching Grace's description has been spotted at a fancy mall in the heart of Beverly Hills. I need to get to her sharpish before she exceeds her credit limit.
But here's the thing, obviously Grace Lee Whitney is going to be a lady of a certain age, so I'm not looking for a young woman, I'm looking for a hot older lady. You wouldn't happen to be Grace Lee Whitney, would you? Didn't have a little thing with Captain Kirk? Woman over there? Is your name Grace? Yeah. You weren't in Star Trek? Grace Lee Whitney, where are you?
I've scoured every floor in the mall, but there's no sign of a woman who spent all her time in space under William Shatner.
Were you in Star Trek?
But just when I think my insider needs their eyes testing, I finally spot someone with a whiff of Star Trek about her.
Are you Grace Lee Whitney? Are you serious? Did you play Yeoman Janice Rand in Star Trek? Were you Kirk's love interest?
Yes, yes.
Grace Lee Whitney, a.k.a. Yeoman Janice Rand. My name is Justin Lee Collins. I'm from Channel 4 Television in the UK. I'm trying to bring back Star Trek. I'm trying to reunite the cast. Grace, would you be prepared when you finished your shopping to have a sit down with me, nice and relaxed, and talk about your ears on Star Trek?
Where would you do this?
My hotel.
Your hotel?
Yeah, or your hotel, or wherever
I
you...
don't know if I could go to your hotel.
I'll be very respectful. I'm a very respectful man.
Can I bring a friend?
Yeah, do you want to bring a friend?
I don't know if I trust you.
Bring a friend.
But you're very cute.
Thank you very much indeed. So this is a yes?
All right.
Grace Lee Whitney, everybody. Yeah. Woo!
Gene Roddenberry wanted Star Trek to portray women in a more positive light and made the radical decision of putting Yeoman Rand on an equal footing with her male crew members. Uncharacteristically for the time, she was a strong woman who didn't take it lying down from her men.
Don't ever lock your door on me again, Janice. I love you.
I'll lock it when I please.